Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Independent Crochet. My name is Leanie and this is episode 13 of the Pick Up Stitches podcast. Can't believe we're already on 13, and today is the 17th of April. I'm coming to you guys from a very rainy South Africa, and we've been blessed with a lot of rain like I mentioned. But I would just like to make a shout out to the areas and the people in KwaZulu-Natal. They have been hit very hard with some floods, and there has been a lot of damage to the coastal areas especially as well. Some people have lost their lives and their loved ones, so our thoughts go out to all of them. And then I think let's get to the podcast. What am I wearing? So first of all, I decided to layer today because I didn't feel like putting on a jacket or something. So I've got my Sugarblush Shawl from Expression Fiber Arts. So Candy has got a tutorial which I will link below on YouTube that shows you how to make this. It's very easy, very easy. I did this from charity yarns that I still had, all polyester, with my 4mm crochet hook. So the pattern did call for a 5mm. I did not listen to the pattern, but if I can give you good advice, listen to the pattern for this one. It would have draped a little bit better than it does, but I'm still wearing it, I'm still using it, still wearable. Then this one is something I made about 2 years ago, if I remember correctly now, because I just needed a little something to throw over just to keep the body warm. And all I did was I crocheted 2 panels corner to corner stitch like this, and I sewn it together. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. So I just sewed it up here and here and here, and it's got this very wide neck here, and it creates this bubble here, which I now know. I did not know this previously. Now I know it's because there is no shaping in the form of maybe short rows or something at the back, so it doesn't pull nicely and drape nicely like it should. But yeah, we learn, and I can always, still put a little something in here. I've been thinking about it this morning. There might be some things I can still do to improve this. It's not all lost, but yeah, I love the color. This is the garnet colorway for the Ali Pure Gold double knit, and I also used a 4mm crochet hook. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. It's keeping me nice and snug and warm because winter is coming. I do not have any finished objects today because I don't. And then if we can go over to whips, we go over to whips. First one I want to show you is the first stroke of Peter is this far. So I've put in the scrap yarn for the afterthought heel. So this is where we were last week. I managed to finish the leg and the cuff. So yeah, I did the 3x1 ribbing, and then I went over to a 2x2 ribbing. So I must say it looks very natural. I'm very happy with how this came out. I just don't know if you guys will be able to see clearly. I hope so. I really hope so. Okay. And then I've already cast on the next sock. And we are just done with the toes here. I can start with my foot. So, yeah. For this, I am using the Kaiso sock base from Knotty Habit. It's a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And yeah, this is what she calls the speckled clusters collection, a yarn. And I must say, I'm really loving the effect that this yarn is creating. I am so happy with this. Oh, let me just show you guys again. There we go. And then I'm using my 2.5 millimeter Chaigu circular needles for this. And the progress keeper was one that I got with my Kaiso sock blockers. So yeah, that is all that I can say about this, about the socks. I'm getting all tangled up here. The second whip that I want to show you guys that I've made some progress on, not a lot, but it's progress, is my Tree of Life. So better. I started with the next color, and this is where we were last week. My progress keeper from Esteresa Yarn Creations. There we go. It's coming along quite nicely. I'm very happy with the colors that's been created here as well. I'm very chuffed here. So for this again, I'm using the 4mm clover crochet hook and a variety of Ali Pure Gold double knit. It's all polyester. So make sure you. Goodness. Anyway, it's polyester. So yeah. That's that. This is the Tree of Life blanket pattern by the Crazy Crochet Cat Lady. Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. I'm enjoying this. It's growing a little bit every day, which is the important part. Then the third whip that did get at least a little bit of love, even if it was only yesterday. I'm honest with you guys, it only started getting some love yesterday after I used this cable again to fit my sweater, which I will show you guys just now. And this is my Tunisian Crochet Shawl by Hayley Joanne Robinson. It's curling up a bit. And I took out my progress keeper. Why? So my progress keeper. You guys will just have to trust me on this now. Because I took it out. It was here. So last time we spoke, I was basically here. Oh, goodness, Yarnie. Last time we spoke, this is where I was. So I only made this little bit of progress, but nonetheless it's progress. And this progress keeper is the one I got from Jalene from the Lekker Podcast. So yeah, the honeycomb was done, and I need to do one more repeat of this Tunisian knit stitch section. Then I can move on to the next one. So at least it's growing. I'm also using Ali Pure Gold for this one. This is the ochre colorway. Goodness, now I'm making trouble for myself here. Okay, crisis averted. So yeah, that's it. It's coming along nicely. One of these days I will have another shawl. Oh, sorry, sheepy. A sheep I bought at Willowmore in the Karoo. Anyway, this is coming along nicely. One of these days I will have another shawl that I can wear and give my Sugarblush a rest every now and again, a break. Yeah. Then the last whip that I want to show you guys is my real easy raglan from Emily Bolduan from Maker that I've been doing, and it's making such awesome progress here. I've got 3 centimeters to go on the body, and then I can start with the ribbing. 3 centimeters, then I can do the ribbing. I fitted it for my check-in for the encounter buddies that we are doing with Ietsie Klein, and I realized it's going to be a little bit tight around the hips, so I've already made 2 A-line increases on the sides, so I'm going to do 1 more. Maybe you guys can even see that. So to be honest, I didn't go check any tutorials or anything. I just followed my own ideas here, excuse me. So I just went down straight the middle underneath the armholes, and I started just before the stitch marker. So the second to last stitch before the stitch marker, I would do an increase similar to the raglan, except of a knit front back. I would do a yarn over because I didn't want to create ridges here. So I am quite happy with how this is coming out, and yeah, it's a little bit holes. I'm seeing some holes here, but I'm sure that will come out with washing and blocking and wearing and so on. But yeah, 1 more A-line increase on the side before I start with the ribbing, and then we're off to the sleeves. So this is gonna be interesting for me to see what are we going to do here. I don't know. This is all a very interesting and fun learning experience for me. So there's my Ietsie Klein stitch marker or progress keeper. This is where we were last week, and this is how much I progressed. So I'm quite happy with that progress. Let us just move it while I'm on this. So I'm doing this with my 4mm Knit Pro circular needles, and again I'm using what I have in my stash, my Ali Pure Gold double knit, and this is the colorway Shrimp. Oops, okay, so that's done. And yeah, it's a real easy raglan pattern from Emily Bolduan from Maker. So I'm super excited. One of these days I can be wearing this on the podcast. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So that's it for whips. There's my project bag. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm keeping this in my Knotty Habit project bag that I got for joining the sock club for 2020. It's a nice big sturdy bag. I love it. And the other project bag that is housing my Tunisian Sugarblush Shawl is one that I bought from the Yarnie Corner 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was there for the course, the raglan course that we did with Adele from Adele Yarn Creations. And my socks, I'm still walking around and knitting them, trying to get some steps in. So I'm still housing it in my boho bag from Adele Adele from Hoard on Aard. I know it's in the final phases of testing, and this pattern should be released soon. If I'm not mistaken, today is the 17th. Yeah. So today was the last call for the testers. So you guys will have access to this very nice boho bag soon. Okay. What else did I needed to tell you? I think that's it, guys, for my whips. There's quite a few. Not quite a few, it's the 4 that I'm working on. And then the other exciting part that we need to do today is open the next package from the Secret 7 Society packet that I got from Esteresa Yarn Creations. So I selected the Clio base set. So this is also 75% superwash merino and a 25% nylon. I don't know if it's too bright for that white. So let's see. Okay. So this is packet number 3. Oh, nice. Nice. So the blue is becoming a little bit lighter. You can see there. Packet number 2. Yes. Definitely. Look at that. Now we can really start to see the gradient forming here. This is interesting. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm still waiting for my needles and my barber cords and things that I've bought a week or so, maybe 2 weeks ago. So as soon as they arrive, I can start with my favorite adventure sweater pattern that I bought from Dragon Hoard Designs. Super excited for that. So yeah, it's just like I told you guys previously, it's the main reason why I'm pushing so hard on this real easy raglan sweater that I'm making, so that I can do at least one practice run of making a sweater before I tackle my favorite adventure one. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully I'll still get it done before winter is over, which gives me 2 or 3 months. I'm sure it can be done. I say. So in life, it's Easter weekend, so I get to get some time off, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm spending a lot of time studying and knitting and crocheting, which is fun. I'm very, very grateful that I have this long weekend, because this week coming I'm writing 3 tests, as well as next Sunday I have to submit an assignment. So yeah, it's going to be busy, but I'm focusing and I'm studying a little bit every day, and I'm also trying to get some rest in and work on my crafts and my hobbies, which is not considered work for me. So that's about it. It's a very short episode again, but rather short and sweet, and me babbling here about things that doesn't really matter. So I hope that you all have a lovely week that's coming, and I want to quickly say thank you to everybody that has subscribed, that has given me a thumbs up, that has left comments on my posts, whether it's YouTube, Instagram. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support. It really motivates me to keep going and to keep on learning new things maybe not every day, because I don't get around to doing what I want to do every day, but I'm digressing. So I just want to say thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. I love this community that we have here. And yeah, if you have not done so yet, please press the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified every time I post a new update, then click the notifications button as well. May you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.